Hello! This is the pile selection. I'll also get some cards for each crystal. I'm unsure as to whether pile 5 has a pile, has a crystal is what I was going to say, but I meant to say, I'm not sure if I'm doing pile 5 yet, so if there's no timestamp for that, that will be why. I'm thinking I probably will. It's probably going in with their message, but hey ho, there we go. Cards for beneath. The beneath. That could be significant. I'm being really drawn to that. Beneath. And I had something else to say. Oh yeah. I was just gonna introduce how the reading was gonna play out a bit. That it is how they view you, but it's gonna be different who they is for each pile, in that we're gonna look at who it's gonna be from. So it could be from your guides, how your guides view you. Or it could be how someone on your mind views you, or it could be how the galaxy of a certain system, how a certain galaxy views you, so on and so forth. Okay, pile 1 has conception. Move them up a bit. Up or maybe down. I kind of like down. Yeah, beneath. Okay, what does pile 2 want to be? Wants to be seen. There we go. Okay. What else does 2 want to be? Oh, a lot of things. Many things. We have belief, communication, and passion. And oh. Okay, now I'll get into that in the reading. Oh, interesting, I'm putting them downwards even though I've shown them to you. Interesting. So pile 3. Pile 3 wants some sound healing. Or like sound? Throat chakra really likes sound. Likes using their voice. But that felt like a yes I do. Even the crystal is making noises. Let's turn him upside down. There's something about beneath, or like the undersides. Yep, we can see that. Okay. Pile number 4. Do you have to say? How do they view you? Who is they? Who is they, indeed? Okay. Who is they? Okay. Oh, I didn't show. Okay. Pile 4 doesn't get to see theirs. Oh, and theirs is being written, is what I heard. Placed upside down. I want it to be upside down though. Cool. And pile number 5. If he will not roll for me. Roll. Roll! Okay, pile 5. This is so interesting. It's literally like a maybe still. But ooh, I don't know. I don't know if pile 5 is gonna be seen, be created. Surely these are just a part of the... I wanted to say a part of the whole then. Part of the whole. But I was trying to say a part of the message. Let's see if you can see this on camera, shall we? Yes, that's okay. Pile 2, what are you doing? You can go back like that. Okay, let's flip. Ooh. Okay, I'm thinking not flipping them over because it felt like it was gonna sneeze. I was going to sneeze when I did that, but it felt like to flip them over would be to beginning the readings. So let's not. Here's your pile selection. Welcome in, pile selection. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, and probably pile number 5. See you at your readings. I went to shut off the camera again. I've done that, well, I think only once recently, but I remembered doing it. Okay, let's put the piles to the side. I just heard like a disco song. Like the slide to the left. Welcome in, pile number 1. Let's put your crystal. Ooh, yes. I like never have him standing up. Can you see that? Not really. Let's do that. Interesting. It makes it far less visible. I wonder if you, when you are more in alignment with yourself, is less understood or less seen, because it's like this is people are able to fully see you, or this perspective that we will find out who is the one that we're talking about, how they view you in a bit, but it's like when they do see you, when they perceive you, it's far easier for them to perceive you when you are like on your side, when you're not doing as well. When you're doing well, when you're feeling like your full self, when you're upright, then they have a harder time understanding you or seeing you. Okay, so your first card is Conception, number 16. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin. Our origin, yeah. It's like when you are, oh, they feel very similar. When you're in your origin, that is when it's harder to find you. The place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our focused awareness and intention. The place of beginnings. I think I want to put that over here for you, because that's like your energy. I feel that strongly. Very like open, and it's not in like a Sagittarian way of like how much are you open to. It's so much like less direct than that. It's like you're not open to a lot of things, you just are open. It's a very malleable energy. Okay, I'm feeling already like this may be a difficult reading to express. I want to get a card. A few cards. Let's get a few cards for who it is that is viewing you. Who is the they in your reading? How do they view you? Who is they first? Who is they? Oh, that came out quickly. Invisibility, interesting. Snow leopard. Self-reliance. I think this is you. This is how you view yourself. Oh, okay, interesting. Or this is like the essence of, because this is the same as the Conception card. Oh, it's like where you come from, where your home views you. Oh, I love that. How your home views you. How the most innate you, the most undistorted you views you. You're strongly independent and often solitary. This feels like you too. So it's like, who is viewing you, instead of there being like a them and a what they're viewing you as, like section to this reading, it's all gonna be one. I love that. So with the snow leopard, I'll hold it up and read it again. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. I feel like you're so silent that some of you may rarely talk. Or when you do talk, it's almost like you don't talk. Like, it's almost as if any sort of presence that you might have is undetected. You have an energy of like slipping under the radar. And even with your own self, it's like you even feel like you don't fully see yourself. Like, not only can others not fully understand or grasp or see you, but you have that same feeling about yourself. Okay. Let's get tarot. I don't want another animal card. Yet, at least. I think you are very present, but it's not in a very grounded way where you're like feeling into every sensation. It's less detached. I mean, okay, less detached than that. I was gonna say more detached than that, or less attached than that. And with me expressing it like that, it's like you hold every perspective. You're not, and that's what I was trying to say at the start. It's like you have a higher perspective, but it's not in a way, or like an open perspective, but not in a way where it's actually like you're open to several things. It's just that you are always changing, or it's, oh, this is hard to express with words. Wait, is it hard to express with words, or is it just, I think it's not hard to express, it's hard to understand, because you are the essence of like nothingness, or the way you see yourself is like you don't know who you are. You're walking, you see yourself as like a wisp that just kind of floats through life. Yes, you're there, and yes, you see, but it's like, what are you even seeing? I think the way you view yourself is in a very like existential way. Like, what even is me? What even is life? Who even am I? Maybe you don't feel, I was gonna say maybe you don't feel separate, but you totally do feel separate. Who are you? And how do you see yourself? Yeah, but I want to note that they came out in reverse. It's like 7 of Wands and Death, but it's like not the act of that. It's like more of a concept. You view yourself like a concept. You feel like an endless cycle of death. It's not death, it's like, it's not one death, it's the essence of death, the death of all that is continuously. It's a very cool energy. It's like you think you're constantly changing, so who are you? But you also view yourself with a fixedness, like you are that, and almost you see yourself as so changeable that must be protected. Like others could have a strong influence on you. That's how you see yourself. You, or your natural self, your home, your like most origin you sees yourself as a powerful vulnerability, or a vulnerable powerfulity. And I was kind of saying like powerful fluidity. I think you view yourself as very fluid. Yeah, very, very fluid. But it's not like a moving kind of fluid. It's like a very, you're not actually going from one thing to the next. It's just you're hardly anything at all. That's how you see yourself. It's like when this says walk with the shamans, it's like you're not, it's making me see like between realms. It's like you're not the essence of what walks with the shamans, and you're not the essence of the shaman or like either realm that they're going from or connecting with. It's like you're the essence of like shaman itself, like the essence of the in-between, of the unseen. It's like you're the space between life. The part of a sentence that in between the words. 5 of Swords in reverse again. I think I'll put these back in reverse. It feels very significant that you have lots of reversals, but it doesn't feel like I want to read it in a negative light, like you don't see this about yourself. It's more like it's like a different perspective on what these cards really are, yes, but it's also like you don't want to attach too much meaning to the cards that are coming out. It's like you don't view yourself as these ways, but using these cards helps to like get as close as we can to who you are, to how you view yourself. Very abstract. Okay, so 5 of Swords in reverse. I'm being really drawn to his wings. But again, it's like the wing is actually the leg. It's like you walk on your own wings. You use your wings to walk. That's what it is. It's like you see yourself as very able to glide through life. There's such an almost stillness about you. Other people might describe you as being very observant, but I don't think that's how you feel about yourself. It's like you might be like, yeah, a little bit, but it's like you wouldn't identify with that trait. I think you simply be, it's not even flowing. 5 of Swords in reverse. I heard you can handle the pain. And it's, yeah, and that's coming under scars. It's like the reason why you can handle the pain is because you almost don't handle it. You view yourself as not getting attached to the outcome of anything. It's like you don't view yourself as an outcome, or like you can resonate with anything deeply enough for it to really make a solid impact on you. I told you this was gonna be hard for me to word. But again, I'm confused as to whether, maybe you're confused about how you see yourself too. But I don't think it's a confusion, it's just like, I don't think you're supposed to be able to understand who you are. Because I think if anyone, or if you were to understand who you were, that wouldn't be who you were. It's like you're the essence of not being understood. Or it's not quite that, it's like you're just the essence of what your essence is. So yeah, I don't even know what words to put there. It's like I'm viewing these eyes and I want to say like you're a specific part of the eye, but you're also like not the eye at all. My goodness. Okay, let's get some more cards, see if that helps. And of course I'm being drawn to the deck that has no words and may not be helping me to describe. Maybe you find yourself, I think you view yourself as like untouchable. I think you find it easier to understand yourself when you're not trying to understand yourself. You may view yourself as quite critical, but then it's like as soon as you have the awareness of that, you let it go and it's no longer the thing you resonate with. I wonder if you can get very frustrated. Things can get to you. I think you view the way you view yourself as a hindrance or restriction sometimes. It's like sometimes it's blissful and then sometimes it's so ungrounded that it makes you want to like scrap it all. And when I said that, it's almost like it's like you identify with being so not one thing that to scrap it all, that being directed towards yourself, would mean like scrapping all of life though. Not just yourself from existence, but all of existence. So from that, it's like I want to say you feel so connected to the whole and to just other and everything, but I don't feel a resonance when I say that. I feel like you might view yourself as someone who can't ever be entertained or almost can't ever be nourished. But I think that's because you also view yourself as always being that sense of whole, sense of nourishment. It's like you don't view yourself as whole. You view yourself without condition. Okay. That was fast. Yeah, this is like that energy of this is the energy of like the in-between realms. It's like you're not, this is like the new day, the new life, and this is like the dark or where you've come from, the old paradigm, and you're in the middle. It's like it's not even the in-between though, it's like you're the it's maybe you view yourself like a portal, like you're not either side of the portal, you just are the portal. But I want to say it's like a step further than that. It's like the essence of moving through the portal, because it's less stationary than the portal itself, I feel. But you might find a lot of resonance with that. You might view yourself as a portal. No, I feel like it's because this isn't just seeing the portal itself, the in between the dark and the light, the old and the new. We see, like, I'm seeing these as hands coming out. It's like you're the act of moving through a portal. It's not moving in any way. It's that in-between energy. It's like it's moving in between. It's not just the in-between, it's the moving in between. That's how you view yourself. Gonna say you have a cool way of viewing yourself. The heart is on the back. I feel like that maybe in part would resonate, but I don't feel it. This one I feel more for you. This is a card that is also the act of moving. Yeah, you see yourself as very... I was gonna say changeable or changing. You're always moving, you're always changing. You're never getting to the new day because you're always in between the old and the new. And so it's a bit like, what even is new and old? You don't really experience that. But now and that's like the feeling of the Death card. Also 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords giving that energy of you're neither complete nor in battle. It's like you're not a step away from the battle. You can still experience, you can still see it where you've come from, and yet you're not in it either. But what's the 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands? Yeah, I feel like you feel very, very isolated. It's like you don't feel a part of anything. You view yourself as very distant from others. And others, that can mean so many things. But 7 of Wands typically depicts one person standing on a higher ground, like kind of fending off many below. It's like a protective card, like you've got to higher ground, and it's like in this image we see we see them fighting off to protect what they have. But I usually view this card like these orange ones are what are on the high ground, protecting what's behind them. They're the ones protecting, and this black one is the one that is trying to like attack. But this time I viewed it differently. This time it's like I'm seeing the black one as the one that is defending, and many others trying to attack. The oranges are trying to attack. So with that, I think you also view yourself like you're the opposite of what others see you as. Like, other people might paint you in the opposite light to the way you feel about yourself. You view yourself as maybe a bit of a benevolent villain. Like, you see other people painting you in a negative light, even though you feel like you are the one in the right. I only said that because it rhymed. It's like an energy of other people think that they're the victim, but you feel like you're the victim. Something along those lines. But take that energy. I'm not saying that you do view life with a victim mentality. It's just that energy of where has the source, where has the action come from? It's like, from what direction did I come? And with that heart at the back, it's like maybe you view yourself with a fuller heart than how you see other people view you. How do you view yourself? Different. Maybe you don't view yourself. What if that was like this, as simple as the reading really was? How do you view yourself? Oh, I don't. I don't view myself. It is a bit like that. Like an energy of you're not a mirror, you're emptiness. So it's like when you look in the mirror, there's nothing there. Let's read Snow Leopard, shall we? I kind of want the heart on the page, on the paper, on the table. Is that in view? Yes. Mostly. I feel a bit out of it in your energy, but it's not in like a typical out of it feeling. It's like I'm fully here. It's just a little bit like a what is here. There's no such thing as here for you. Okay. Where's Mr. Snow Leopard? Actually, do we get... Yeah, let's get some number cards for you. That would be interesting, I think. Your energy and numbers. I'm very calm in your energy too. But I also feel like I'm getting bursts of strong energy. It's like you have literal death and 7 of Wands and 5 of Swords all in reverse. It's like there's a lot of energy. There's a lot of like aggression or fighting off or like intensity, strife. You view yourself as having walked through a lot, but you don't see that as like who you are. It's like you don't see that as like showing. It's like, yes, that is the way you have maneuvered, but it's not really who you are. So it's like you view yourself as with the condition of the experience that you remember, like of what you remember from your soul and where you have walked. You do have a sense of understanding that you are all these things that from what you remember, but you also don't attach to it because you know that that's just how you acted within those conditions, within those circumstances. It's not really who you are. It's just something you've experienced. You might view yourself as being very protective, but it's also like you don't even feel a need for protection too. Yeah, it's kind of like all this change and movement and protection. It's like something that is ongoing within your body, within your being, that it's not like an act for you. It's simply existence. It's simply like the makeup of who you are, but it's hard to understand because it's like it's not played out. It's like all these things that you are, it's never seen, like it's invisible. Because you never get that day and you never get that night, because you're always shifting. But I don't like saying that still. Okay, let's get some numbers for pile 1, shall we? 9. It's like the end. But it is the end. It's the end. It's so close to the new. It's not 10. If it was 10, I probably would have been like, oh wow, yeah, that's you. Because 10 is like the end and the beginning. But 9. Okay, now I see that as way more you. And even this looks a bit like a portal. A portal, a mirror, a door, a seeker, I heard. Yeah, like a seeker will never find. It's like you might continuously find what you're seeking, but since you're not a sought, you're a seeker, you can't ever really find. You'll always be finding. Okay, any more numbers for pile number 1? 3, 6, 9, which is 9 again. It's kind of like 99, full stop, 99. Like 3 add 6 is 9, and then there's the other 9. Is that focused? I feel like it's not. Yeah, it's like you have a shocking... I heard the word enigmatic. I don't actually know what that means though. Energy. Well, that's how you see yourself at least. A shocking energy that's very moving. But see this? One moment. 47 is on the back. But also, you know what it is? It's like, this is the card of 47. And yet, I feel like you'd be the 08 on the side. It's not really a number. And it's kind of more like an infinity portal. And yet, it's like that's what you'd be. It is a number, but it doesn't really count because it's not supposed to be a number. At least on that card. Yeah, it's like you're not the center, but you're not a side either. It's just you're neither. You're not the unseen or the seen. You're between. So, what was I going to say? I just looked up and saw a seagull fly. But it's like I couldn't see it enough that I would really be able to call it a seagull. It's more like I just saw like a colour, and because I knew that birds fly and that there are seagulls here, it's like I knew what it was, but I couldn't really define it within my eyesight. It's like yes, I did see it, but if I hadn't have experienced all of my life up till now, recognizing what birds really are, I would have had no clue that it was a seagull or a bird. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like, yes, you're the zap, but you're also everything that comes off of the zap. And see this as the sun too. And this looks like a portal. 3 cycles. 369 fits so much for you. I'm not sure if I can find the words for it though. It's like each cycle. You're each cycle. You're the 3, which can be a circle. You're the 6 that can be a circle, and the 9 that can be a circle. You're all of them. But it's like you can't be all of them. That's not possible. You're a bit of the impossible. No, you're not. I love your energy. 69. Yeah, there's more. 6 and 9. 0, 0, 0. I think we'll get one final card, and that might be it for your reading then. I just heard the blanket of truth. You're the blanket of truth. That's how you see yourself. I got corrected. It's more like a blanket of truth, not the blanket of truth. Okay. Okay, final card for... Oh, that was quick. Mouse. You may resonate with the colour grey, actually. And jellyfish on the back. Mice. Mouse. It fits a lot. I can see that I could say lots of things about it, but I also feel like there'd be no point. Maybe you view yourself as not not with a point. But that's the thing, it's like, yes, you're not the point, you're the entirety. It goes up to a point. And this is a crystal that's very fluid. It's like the ocean that's always moving, but it's crystallized, it's fixed, it's in place. It doesn't actually move. Well, what I'm going to say is it doesn't actually move. Even though it's the essence of movement. That's how you see yourself. Like, you're the essence of movement, the essence of change, the essence of cycles and portals and the in-between, the passing, but it's that fixed in place. Like, that's who you are. I'm hearing an aeroplane. I'm trying to think of an analogy to do with an airplane now. I want to put that on here, and the colours. It's like, usually I wouldn't view those colours as similar, but they actually so are. There's something very synchronistic about you. You see yourself as like a walking synchronicity. And I wouldn't try and like think about what that means too much, because I don't think it would make sense if you did. Okay, pile 1, I'm going to leave your reading there. Mysterious. I don't like saying that either, though. Your reading would have done much better without words. Okay, pile 1, I love you very much. Thank you for allowing me to read for you, for your energy. It was a cool experience. You really do have a lot of fire within you. And sometimes it's pleasurable and sometimes not so much. It's like I think you view yourself as more fixed than you are. Like, you'll always be ineffable. But remember, this was a reading about how you view yourself, not the truth of yourself. Maybe I'll do a truth of yourself reading next. Shall I get you know what, let's get a card for you now. Because maybe I won't do that. Slash, I just want to. We'll get a card for, like, how accurate of a perception. No, I want something to do with birds. Like, I don't want to see the truth of you. I just want, but I kind of do. I'll just allow what wants to come through. But this is more about how others would see you, or how you'd view yourself in a more accurate light. Marsh Harrier. It's making me think of parental energy, or like higher than you see, or more. You know what? I think it's you're more of a presence than you recognize yourself to be. You do carry those qualities of all that, like, nothingness feeling. Marsh Harrier is giving me like a hard to understand. No, it's not giving me hard to understand. It's like you're actually not hard to understand. You actually, like, do have a purpose, or you do, like, you have a stronger presence than you view yourself as. It's like you see yourself as invisible. You know what? I'm gonna clear this. We're gonna get more of a whole spread of how you are seen by others, or we'll do another, like, who is viewing you. Yes, I feel like that's important. I'm gonna keep the snow leopard out there though, Because I think it's handy to have the comparison of how you see yourself versus how others do. Not because you need to have either as being the truth, but just recognizing that there are multiple truths. And so you can see yourself with more perspective. Okay, so how do others, or you know what, let's get a card from this deck to see who are we doing the perspective from. This one. Conception, okay. The truth of yourself, or alchemy. You definitely are. Remembrance, yeah. You definitely are all that I was describing that you see yourself as. But there's something that wants to come through, like there's more to it, or there's... Because that alchemy energy is literally like the energy that we were talking about of like you have a lot of fire, and it's also a nature that is ever changing. It's the energy of death. And we literally had the death card, which was also orange, I believe. Okay, so what is this new perspective we want to bring through for you of who you are, or how you're perceived? Very delicate, yes. Still like an ace, it's not a grounded presence. It's that ineffability again. There's a lot of the same energy. It's like you can hold the weight of the world. This is like the most pressure possible, 10 of Wands. And Ace of Cups is like the least pressure possible. Because aces are all about potential, possibility. It's not the experience itself, it's the potential for it. And this is to do with new life. This is like, 10 of Wands is like every bit of old life that you haven't let go of being carried on your back. It's usually not just your own baggage, but like everyone's baggage. And then Ace of Cups is like the literal opposite of baggage. It's so clean, it's so pure, it's so unholding. It's love, it's peace, it's purity. Lightness. It's like a card of water, but it feels more like ether to me because of how light the water is. It's not a very different energy than before, but I think the difference is... Oh, but that 3 of Wands is kind of like the in-between too. I think I'm confused. Okay, let's get another card. Please explain. Explain. You know what, I will take this up just in case, because that Conception card wanted to pop out a second time. With this new perspective on yourself, how are you viewed? Is this the same one? Cougar, okay. It's another large cat, but it's the complete opposite. It's so... Oh, it's not the complete opposite though. Cougar is also like, in silence you find your power. It's... Okay. I think you just view yourself as all these things about you aren't seen, or it's like you view yourself as having less effect than you do. It's like, yes, you are the end, and yes, you are the beginning, and yes, you are the in-between and the neither, but value the potency in that. It's like you see yourself as impotent. Like you see yourself as like that wisp, just the air, like you... But you are that. It's just more powerful than you see yourself to be. It's far more influential. It's like... Because your nature is so always affecting others, affecting everything, it's hard to pinpoint it, or it's hard to really recognize, because Because why? It just is. Okay, claim your leadership role. Yeah, it's like you're more of a leader than you think you are. You view yourself as more solitary. And yes, you are that solitary, but and just because you're not like a lion showing off your leadership and like really claiming like a full center of people around you that it's like visible. Just because you're not visible doesn't mean you're not influential. That's what I'll say. Okay. Like leaders, you're a leader of the unseen. Or you're an unseen leader. But unseen doesn't mean unfelt or uninfluenced or uninfluencing. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. You have so much fire to you. And look, there's that love at the bottom of the deck again. Like that in my deck, you had the heart. You at the bottom of the deck both times is love. And yet, teacher below that, wolf with Pathfinder. You help others find their way, and it's in such a different way than how you currently see like leadership to be. You have so much energy to you. It's just directed in like an interesting way, a new way. I'm being really drawn to how this point is right in line with the top of the cards. It's like you're not the cards, but you're this point of energy going across the top of them. Maybe it's like these cards are what you create, and yet you are all the way over here, kind of hidden behind this whole deck. And you're being guided through your own sense of love, through what you love. And the point of energy that you create is like that projection that then creates the beginning and the end for everyone. So it's like when then this everyone receives these cards from this perspective, from the ordinary upright perspective, there's no one that's created those cards. It's almost as if they themselves feel that they have created the cards. Because that's just the normal way to view it. But what they don't see is that you were the crystal that projected the ability for those cards to be created. You're that projection. The creator that is never seen. And yet is of foundational power. You are the ability. You are the potential. And without that, there would be nothing. So if you don't create anything tangible in your life, it's almost like you can view every single other creation, every other tangibility as your creation. Because you provide, it's like you provide the love for that foundation to exist. You provide the inspiration. You are the inspiration. Oh, it's not like you're the inspiration. It's like you're the... You're like the potential for inspiration. It's like you hold all the... It's almost like you hold the tools for creation, but I think it's more about ideas? No. Lion, higher calling. You're cougar, not lion. It's an energy of how Leo in the zodiac. Oh, interesting. I'm saying the zodiac. Okay, Leo in the zodiac can be viewed as the leader. They hold a lot of leadership qualities, but that's just one type of leader. And actually, Cougar is what I don't want to say is the true leader, because that's just dependent on what type of leader we're looking at, so it's subjective. But another kind of leader is Aries, the first sign. It's like it doesn't try to lead. And that's why a lot of beings don't view Aries as the leader, because it's the child also. It's not acting out of like trying to lead or wanting to lead or wanting others to follow. It's just that it's the one that takes the first step, and then obviously it's a leader because others view that first step. It views them ahead of every single other else. Yeah, you feel like a combination of in between Pisces and Aries. The end and the beginning, the everythingness, and maybe it's swapped. The start and the finish. Maybe you would resonate with Cetus, the constellation. Oh my goodness, yeah, you really might. Cetus is a sea monster, and it's half in water and half on land, and it carries a lot of traits of Pisces. It is a fish in water per se, but it's a monstrous fish in water. It holds so much passion and power, and it can be feared for how powerful it is, or it's like it holds the tail of Pisces but the head of that war archetype of Mars and of Aries. I heard the fighting alchemist. Fiery water. Okay, that's what I'll leave you on. Okay, pile 1, that was your reading. Put these away. I think my favorite part was this projection thing. Projection. I had itinerary. I can't think of what I'm trying to say for it. Theory, theology could be significant. Not hypothetical. What do you call that? Metaphor. Metaphor and theology. They sound the same. It's like you sound the same as something, but it's completely different. You're completely different than what you sound like. That's kind of how I view Cetus too. Hey, and we had that villainized energy too, with the 7 of Wands in reverse, which could definitely be Cetus energy of Cetus is viewed malevolently very often, and yet when do we ever take Cetus's point of view? Or just simply there are other perspectives. You are the... No, I'm not going to try and say more. That's what you are. Not even gonna try. Okay, pile 1. I love you. Oh, your reading's been 1 hour. I think that will hopefully be the longest one. I'm not in a 5-hour reading mood. I'm in a 3-hour reading mood? I don't know. Okay. Bye bye, Crystal 1. Hello, water. Welcome in, pile 2. Let's see how they view you. So first we'll look at who they are. Let's bring your crystal up here. Why don't we? I kind of want him in the center for you, or like center left. Okay, it's under pupil. Pupil. I'm seeing that as a combination of like the center of the eye, that black part, but also, and now I'm questioning like, what is black? Is it really black? Okay. And also I'm seeing it a bit like pupil, like a, not teacher, but the other one, the learner. So your 3 cards at the start were communication, passion, and belief. Yeah, your reading feels like it's going to take a bit of a twisty turny. Like the cards aren't going to be in a straight way. So I feel like you view yourself as a bit here, there, and everywhere. No, you just view yourself as like individual and creative, powerful, but it's a, I heard it like a fierce citations, significance, something like a sus. You suspect yourself. Oh, I saw a seagull then. Hey, seagull. See? Okay, so communication, passion, and belief. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in flow with source, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Interesting that balanced exchange wants to poke out to me. And with passion, you might have a passion for a very particular kind of communication, which is to do with your belief. It's to do with your gifts and talents connected to source. I want to get who... Ah yes, because this is like the energy you hold, but it's not necessarily to do with who views you. Okay, who is viewing you? Who is the they of this? Pile number 2's reading. I'm confused already. Who is they? I feel like your reading won't be too confusing though. So reptilians and Sirius A. That's who. But this feels not like it's them. It's someone you know very well. They might be feminine, but display themselves with a grand power. Let's get some more tarot. Who is this? Because I could view it like the reptilians, the beings, and Sirius A itself is viewing you this way, but I don't feel that. I feel like this is more metaphorical. Oh, someone quite like cold-blooded. It's like they have a very monotone, serious, and it's a little eccentric, but it's also, it's almost dull. It's like there's a lot, they have a lot of energy, but it's almost in a very plain way. And they view you as extremely expressive. They view you with a lot of life. I think they view you with the life that they don't have. They view you like with a life force. Like they feel like they get their energy from a particular source, but they view you as your own source of energy. Yeah, they view you as your own source of energy. Very vibrant, very full, very like directive. But it feels like I heard they understand. They understand like how you are the way you are, or it's not as analytical as that. It's like they have an innate understanding. It's not really their minds. They feel like they don't really use their mind a lot. They feel like they kind of like trail through life without really thinking or questioning. but it feels like they view you as, it's like they don't really understand what to question is, so they wouldn't view you as very questioning. Not because they don't think that, but just because they don't really think that of that. Like, they don't conceptualize of that. But they view, and it's like because of that, because they don't really see the energy you hold as like able, they don't like know that that has an existence. They don't know what it means to question, so they can't view you as questioning. But because of that, what they do view of that energy that you have of questioning is that you're maybe very argumentative, or they view you as like over the top. They see so much vitality within you, and they don't really understand it. I want to say they kind of let it glide off themselves, because they don't, it's like they don't resonate with who you are. So they don't know how to receive you. It's like if they could see you clearly, they would view you in a very like inspirational light. They might put you on a pedestal. I think they put you on a pedestal regardless, actually. It's a very interesting pedestal, though. I'm kind of seeing it like they kind of put you on a pedestal in order for them to feel better. It's like because they have a connection to you, you being good makes them feel good. Like, I know pile twos. Okay, interesting energy. So we have tummy, but it kind of wanted to be in like reverse, but I don't want to say it's reverse, it's more like sideways. Tongue. Yeah, I feel, and teeth, it's like they think something about that letter S. Maybe like a snake. Yeah, they're not letting me go off that. They want me to hone in on that snake. I feel like they're very taking of your energy. It's like a snake in the grass, or I don't know, there's a phrase like that. I love me some snakies, but they're kind of coming through to me with an energy of like deception that snake can talk about. I'm gonna do a bit of sound healing. They may try and make you question your passion. They might turn it into... I heard the word bravery around this energy. They may try and... like, it's not that they're trying to make you out to be... like, angry or... like, argumentative, necessarily. It's more like... it's like they're taking a back road, or like a side road to... it kind of feels like trying to manipulate you into like giving them your energy. It's like, because this belief card keeps making me think of the frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. It's like your communication is very in line with both how you feel, but also how pure of a channel you are. It's like your passion is for truth, or your passion is for the number 4 could be significant. 5, 7, 2. Like, it's somewhat of an energy of like they're trying to put you down, but it's not in a direct way. They view you as having so much. It is like that, like you're very open to receiving from all that is. And so this constant light that you hold, that I think is like exaggerated through your through your expression. I think you love to speak. I think your heart gets activated when you speak on what you see or what you believe. You're very passionate about what you believe in, about the truth that you see. I heard in the world. And maybe in them too. Not so much. Okay, in general, your beliefs. You're very, very passionate about them. And they're very... It's like that is because of how much passion you have for the way you see the world or what you see in the world. That is your alignment with yourself and thus with Source. And they don't feel like they understand that. And so this tummy on its side is kind of like the solar plexus of like they want you to lose your passion enough that they can reach you, but they don't want you to lose it to the degree that they can no longer feed off your life force. This leg is making me think of like their connection to you, like a leg up, like they want you to be able to hold your own enough that, wow, this is crazy. They want you to be able to hold your own enough that you can stand on your own 2 feet, that you have that connection. And this isn't conscious from them, I don't think. But they also want you to, like I heard, die enough. Feel like you're enough of a failure to want to be in relation with them. Oof, okay. Tongue, it's you have such a passion for communication. There's like a fierceness of, what is it? It's kind of like protection energy. You may really resonate with particular like causes, or like a sense of justice. Let's get some animals. Or dragons, apparently. Okay, I kind of want like them and you, but we'll do it over here. Them. And you. So they have gold and silver violet flame dragon. That's a mouthful. Yeah, that mouth energy. We didn't. There is a mouth card, I believe, but you didn't get that. Gold and silver violet flame dragon. Violet flame. Violet? That could be significant. Like I heard that like the name Violet. Oh, this is interesting. It's like that energy if they put you on a pedestal. They really put you on a pedestal. And yet it's like what they're trying to put on a pedestal is your self-worth. But I think it's because they don't have that at all. It's like if they can put something of yours... But it's more like they see you as having a leg up in confidence. Like what... Oh, tummy is also making me think of like food, like filled. Like how nourished you are, how full you feel. Because again, you feel so full. Yeah, this leg is really making me think of like the podium. But now I'm kind of seeing it a bit like you are the podium for them. And they're even like covering your crystal. So it's like, yeah, they want, the way they view you is a bit like their pedestal. And they see you as that because you hold so much worth to them. They really value you. They see you as something worth their while. Yeah, this Omega Dragon for you is harness the divine feminine power of creation. Intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. There's something so prevalent about you and like what you can see, what you believe, what you know to be true. Your connection to spirituality. your spirituality. And they come through, transmutes the old around you with wisdom and grace. It's time for transmutation, magic and healing, offer service under grace. They might see you as... Okay, so before I was seeing it in way more of a negative light, but I guess it doesn't have to be. I'm seeing it like they value... Oof, this is hard to get out, even though... Am I just having like a hard to channel day? Pile 1 was really hard to channel, but in a very obvious way. This is hard to channel in a confusing way. It's like I knew why pile 1 was hard to channel, but yours is like you are in a situation with who this is that we're looking at how they see you. Like yours is a whole situation. There's a lot of like behind the curtain energy to yours. I'm even seeing this like a circle of... It's like they're really trying for something. They're really trying for something, and they see you as already having that something that they want. It's like you're the one with the abilities, and they want to hold that. I can't get off the feeling... Let me get confirmation. I don't feel like I need confirmation though. Look. Yeah, it helps you flow easily around obstacles. Just psychic abilities. It's like they might have you really question your own abilities. But they see them. They see them very clearly. So why would that make you question them? Because they feel like such a force of like encouragement for you, but also a source of like they don't fully see you, so they can't, or they could be, but it doesn't feel like they are a source of like positive influence for you. I'd say it feels like they view you, I heard, as having it all. They feel a resonance with you. Look at the like tail swirls of them and then the tail swirl of yours. But it almost feels like theirs is like they're trying to copy what you do. And it's a bit like a child. Like they see what you're doing. I'm just moving myself around. It's like they're trying to reposition themselves to be like you because they see what you have and they want that. But they don't really understand what you are enough or how you got to where you are. Even though it feels like you would express that a lot. Like you might even guide them through this. Like intentionally. They see what you have, but they don't understand it enough to be able to find their own version. So it's like they're trying to replicate what they can see of it. I keep being drawn to these like circles within this card. Like in a few ways, but one, it's like they're trying to purify themselves, but it's like the way they're going about doing that is actually like impurifying themselves. We see so much like resonance, like they really resonate with you. They just feel like they're like not clean. Like I'm seeing you having like, you're white, but you're having this like strong purple aura around you, and they see that like purpleness around you, and they try and paint themselves purple, but it's like, I think that's why the violet was sticking out to me. It's like they don't actually want to be violet. I think it's almost like maybe they're trying to do all of this so that they can stand side by side with you. It's that energy again I said of like they want to be in connection with you, So they want to make sure that they can stay with you. But it's like they're trying to become who you want them to be, or who they see you as, so that you can like stay together, as opposed to actually being in alignment with who they feel they are themselves. So it's again like comparing yours, it feels like you have an aura. They see you with this too. They see you as so pure and so capable, so able, so passionate, so, like, I heard the word clever, so understanding. And look at this, it even looks like you are the spirit of, I heard love, you're the spirit of like spirituality and of creation. Very like galactic feeling, but it's like you rest on Mars. You hold such a passion for it. It's like the reason why you are it. It feels like the reason why you are. It's like this belief card. I want to understand the belief card more because I'm not quite getting it, but I think it's just that simple, like your belief system, the way you navigate life, like your foundation. Yes. It's like you have a structure, like a structure in which you live your life based off. And they see this and they want this for themselves too. So it's kind of like they try and replicate this structure. But actually what this structure is doing is keeping them boxed in. As opposed to, we see it's like your actual structure is simply, it's like your structure is holding the egg that is representation of all that is outside of yourself. It's not really a structure. It is a structure. It's something that you can clearly, with communication, tangibly understand and express. But it's so imperial? It's so impervious? Indestructible. It's not something that you formed, it's something that you understood. And I think they're trying to form theirs. I keep seeing this circle things behind them, the huge circle structure that they have created is like boxing them in. And the flames they've put around, because they see you with purple, the purple flames around them that they placed, it's like that's what's painting their whole being purple. But it's like that they're not a purple dragon though. Or it's like you don't, it's like you use the essence of purple as your aura to guide you, but that's not who you are. But they think that that's who you are because they see that aura of yours. Purple being that connection to spirit, the understanding that you have, what you're connected to, because it could be simpler than like a belief system, and more just like something that you do believe in and that you have personal connection to, with. Maybe more like as personal connection as. They see it more as a practice, more as something to be defined. I can see them like they feel like they're really trying. Like that first name, Gold and Silver Violet Flame Dragon, it just feels like such a mouthful. They see you as so simple yet so complicated. Omega Dragon. They really revere you. But it's also like they recognize how much you could be revered, and they don't want to let go of that. So they're trying what they can to... It's like they're trying what they can to like get the best out of you, but in a... It's like they can't get the best out of you because they don't know what you are. Okay, let's get an animal card, because I think I'm about to lose my direction. what's that? Yeah, that's how they view you. It's like you are their direction. They feel like they come to you when they lose direction. And I keep viewing this in a way where I'm saying it like I don't like it, because I kind of don't like this energy that they have, like their relationship to you. It feels like they I heard conquer this, so conquer this on their own. They would find their own way much quicker than the way that they're comparing themselves to you. But it also, I want to compare them to a baby, because it feels like they don't know how to move about life and they're trying their best. Full stop. Okay. How do they view pile number 2? No, I just got confirmation /heard to get cards on who they are. Who are they? Yeah, see, those cards immediately want to come out. Good luck and clever fox. We've got flocks in reverse. Who are they? Good luck. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colourful you. You bless the world with colour and good luck. You are swift and smart. It's like I did not want to read that. Okay, so it's because they have such a vibrancy to them. They have such a love, such a positive, a high influence. It's like they do influence you really well. They make you feel good. They make you feel good. They have a Jupiterian energy of like expansion. They bring expansion to you, but what they don't want you to see is like lacking loving intentions behind that. They might not understand this about themselves. It's like this clever energy, but it's in a sneaky way. I kind of want to take their cards off your crystal, but I'm not going to yet. Okay, let's maneuver these around a bit. Oh, okay, I heard this is you. Bison with abundance. Giraffe is popping out. This could be a mother figure for you. I'm getting very uncomfortable. I feel like, is this you with them or them with you? Okay, this is them with you. They feel very comforted and very discomforted by you. They really want to be around you, but you bring up a lot of insecurities within them, and that's like what brings out this cleverness, this fox, like malevolent energy, where it's like they're trying to use you for your gifts, for that like blessing of love that they see within you, for your blessed communication. For a few of you, you might actually have some intense communication with them in the near future, or you may have just had some intense communication. Like it did not go well, is what I heard. It's like they want to be only positive influence on you, for you, but they can't be that. Not until they are that degree of a positive influence for themselves. So your card was abundance. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. You have such a strong connection to spirit, but it kind of wanted to, it didn't want to come out in reverse, but it didn't want to be upright either, or sideways. It's kind of like giving me Wheel of Fortune energy of like, all in good time, all in good time. I want to spin it too. Tides are changing, or things are shifting for you, and maybe that's why this reading is being brought to your attention, because with your own personal shifts, your own personal, like, this, now they want to come off, I think, with your crystal being revealed. It's like, yes, you always, or you have long known, as well as them knowing your worth, like the abundance within you, the abundance, the value of your belief and your communication for around that belief. It's like, you know that you have such a strong connection to the waves of life. It's like you knew that you were right on the money with something, and they knew this about you too, but it's like they wanted to keep you from seeing that subconsciously, I believe, because they knew that you'd fly away eventually, or they knew that with this, it's like you would become just that one step too far, that you wouldn't be reachable anymore. Yeah, they want me to bring the attention back to once your crystal is revealed, they have to come down. It's like then they are no longer on the pedestal. This crystal could represent many things. For a lot of you, it could be a particular creation of yours, which could link to this abundance card of like, once that gets off the ground, or once you see the fruit of your labors, or once this is taken in by someone, once you decide on going after something. It's something to do with like the reflection of what you know, your belief, and your ability to be in unison with your belief system. When you follow that, when you're in full alignment with that, or when that is reflected into the outside, it's like that's what creates this crystal. And this crystal isn't just something that is the forefront of your life. I had the forefront of many people's lives, but it's like, it's crystal too. It's set in stone. It's not moving. It's very grounded. It's so brown and so seen. And it even looks like a large eye, and it's under the pupil, and yet also under the soul. Like, it's so grounded. It's like what you see, your pupil, the depth of your perspective is grounded within the realm you're in. And they can't deny this. So maybe that's something they've been trying to deny, this crystal of yours. And when it's seen, then they can't deny it anymore. Or they feel discouraged in some way. It could also be like you give them a lot of your attention, and this then takes away, this takes a lot of your energy, that then they get far less attention. It's like you're not the, like, say this is a large influence you have, it's like then they are no longer the only one you're helping. This also could be a small collective, like say you have a small clientele base, this could be them, and then this is like a maybe somehow you get to reach far more people, and then these select number of clientele feel less privileged, or they feel less valued because your focus, it's like they see the expanse of who you are, and that it's like they lose their resonance with you somehow. Like you're more than what they saw you to be. You're more than your connection with them. Okay, I'm being told, yeah, that's it. That's it for your reading now. I was about to like read a card, but okay, pile number 2. That has been your reading. How they see you. Ah. Yes. Okay, bye-bye. You might be quite of a messy one. You might be quite a messy one. Might like mighty? Yeah, you're far more mighty than the way they perceive you, I believe. But they also see that. They see that mightiness. I think they just don't want to admit it. Bye-bye, pile number 2. Welcome in, pile number 3. So you had the throat chakra and the desert rose crystal, large desert rose. This is the first time I've given the name of the crystal, and before I was thinking that it was just because I didn't feel like it, but actually now I'm thinking about it, I didn't actually know what the 2 other crystals were. I know what you are. Okay, so that's making me think that who we're going to see is perceiving you, who is the they within your reading, they have a far more accurate view of you than the other 2 piles. Not that comparison is needed, but comparison might be relevant for you here. Interesting. Okay, so I'll read the throat chakra. The frequency of the frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. I feel like that's how they see you. They see you as very harmonious. You might, I was gonna say you might have a lot of Libra placements or 7th house, but then or Venus strong influence. But then I was thinking, oh, but this is how they view you. But then I was reminded of, oh yeah, they view you accurately. With this being communication especially, and the way that I felt like I explained that a lot, there was a lot of explanation. They definitely see you as being very, very able to communicate. I was going to say your own thoughts. Yes, your own thoughts concisely and in an able way. But I think it's more like you help communicate what other people are experiencing. Like you, or what other people need to hear. It's like somewhat of like a teacher energy where you can explain something. You help other people understand through your words. I heard through your tone. Okay. So who is this? Tarot. It's tarot itself. How does tarot view you? That would be pretty cool, but I don't think that's the case. Oh, I'm getting a strong energy from them. You definitely know them well. Or if you don't know them well, you know of them well. For most of you, I'm getting a strong feminine energy. Who are they? They have a lot to say too. 6 of Wands. My first instinct with that was someone of influence, or someone you view as successful. Someone who also really, what do you call that? Like bigs you up. They're very supportive, but they're not supportive in a way where they don't express their concern or their own opinions. It's like you could get into arguments with them, but it's all under a sense of wanting the best for each other. It's like you want to be able to communicate clearly, or you want to have a balanced relationship, and thus you want to have all the cards on the table, even if those cards aren't always aligning with each other. It feels like a relationship where you have a lot of ups and downs, but it's not like a lot of them. It could be, but there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love here. It's a kind of conflict with the Five of Wands where it's like intentional conflict. Intentional conflict, yes. Page of Pentacles. It may be someone you're working with in order to begin anew with. You might be working on a project together. No, this is more them. Okay, so they might have recently... I heard come into a lot of money. Okay. They might have recently like begun their own journey in some way, in a tangible way, physically. Something practical within them is new. They're beginning at. They could just be younger than you too. I was getting for a lot of you that this feels like they're around the same age. Or at least like it's the dynamic you have. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter about age. It's just you look at each other. It's not even like on the same level, because I feel like with all these cards actually, it's like you have a relationship where it's like you both view each other as the student and the teacher. Yes. Okay. So that's who they are. There wants to be emphasis on your relationship, your dynamic in this reading. I'm not sure how that will play out more, but I wanted to note that because I think that's significant for you. Okay. So how do they view... I kind of want to get a card for like who you are. That's who they are. Like your relationship to them. Yeah. Wow. The Fool. Okay, maybe you don't know them. Maybe you're just beginning to know them. I'm going to look at these but then put them back. So we've got Queen of Swords. The Hanged Man. This could have been someone that you have previously let go of with Five of Wands too, conflict, but now that you're seeing them renewed, there's also a sense of newness for this connection. I think for a lot of you, this could be someone in the future that you don't know yet. Six of Cups, but they're either you've known them a long time, like from childhood, or it's like it's a deep soul connection. I feel like that's it for most of you. Eight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. It feels like for a lot of you, Knight of Cups and Ace of Pentacles, it's like you were stopped in your tracks. It almost felt like a divine intervention. You were meant to be, but it just wasn't the time yet. There's a new beginning with you both, regardless. And it's a healthy one. That felt significant. I feel like you've waited a long time for this. Lifetimes, even. We will get into how they view you, but I want to talk about the dynamic more first. It's like everything was always going to take this step, going to take this direction. You were always like going to lose, I heard. You were always going to lose and then win, and then maybe lose again and then win again. And at that point, it's like you understand that there's not really such thing as loss or beginning. You're really coming to a state of like continuous union with this being. It feels like maybe that feminine energy I was picking up on from the start was even more of the dynamic you have. It could certainly be that, but I was kind of getting like a mentor kind of energy, but not mental like, yes, mental, but it's like you have a lot to teach each other and to communicate. There's a lot you want to do together and start together too. I feel like there's a lot to your dynamic that it's hard to describe what it is, because I think it's everything. There's like the potential for this connection to go in many ways. Okay, is there a certain way? No, there's not a certain way that it wants to go. It's like there is. It's almost like I asked, is there a certain way this connection wants to be going or will be going? And I got so many cards, but there's like these couple, the first ones wanted to be highlighted, but not so much that I want to like focus on them. I think freedom and taking it step by step is what you're wanting. It's kind of giving me the feeling of like the entire major arcana is planned out. I know, or we know, one knows the order of each card that comes after the fall, but you're not being asked to focus on what comes next or what comes after the after, or the end even. It's simply like the journey that you're being called to focus on, the continuation from where you're currently at, the steps, just taking it step by step, and even like looking at the steps that you have taken together in the past to get to where you're at now, this sense of freedom. Oh, is this someone that, yeah, I did mention it could be someone you've let go of. Look at that, the World, the last card in Major Arcana. It's like you finished a long cycle together, and now maybe it's a matter of whether you want to begin the new cycle together. And maybe that's different for all of you. Maybe some of you won't want to continue your new cycle with them, but maybe some of you will. And maybe I think that like the main energy of whether you do or don't, it's like it doesn't feel like a yes or no. It feels like a just continuation of your soul's journeys together, whether that be journeys that are distant or journeys that are very close or somewhere in between. It's like, it's giving me a sense of always feeling connected to one another, not necessarily like in an intense way or a way where you're like often thinking of each other even. It's just, you know that you're out there, whether or not anything, that's the point. It's freedom, but it's not freedom that is like true release, or it's like understanding what true release is, and that nothing can really ever be let go of. It just all flows, it all exists. I think you're understanding that no matter how you move forwards together, there will always be a together. It just depends what kind of together that will be. I keep being drawn to the Six of Cups card, where it's like your souls are... Let me rephrase that. Your souls know each other. Your souls have a connection, a dynamic, and it's undying. Even if you never have a lifetime again with each other, you always have a connection. There's no such thing as non-connection. Yes. There's a lot surrounding your communication with one another. Okay, so that's kind of like your dynamic. Now let's see how they view you. I'd heard for some of you the one. And that could be, like, if this is a collaboration, the one to create something with them. Or it's like you feel so magnetized or magnetic to them. They feel a sense of destiny and relief when they think of you or look at you. I heard look at you, when they look at you. I do feel this is romantic for a lot of you, though this definitely doesn't have to be the case. It's just they see you in a way where you shine, you stand out. But it's a really interesting sense of shining. It's like, I'm not seeing the figure like they're glowing, but it's like an internal glow of, like, you feel like you're in your own world, but it's not like an out of it kind of way. It's like they see you as walking with the fish. You're walking with the starlight. You're walking with. You feel so connected. They see you as someone who I heard knows their worth. They view you like you're very connected to yourself and your own perspective on reality, but not to the degree where you're detached from the viewpoint that the collective sees reality to be at. It's like you come down to help and put all like the puzzle pieces in places and to collaborate in the lower realm, but you're so connected to all the other realms and all the other perspectives that can be had of this realm too. They see you as so watery. It's like, yes, this is the star card and it's ruled by Aquarius. I'm being like more drawn into the water aspect of this card than I've ever been before, but it's not necessarily the water. It's like I heard the ingenious, but it's within your creativity, like the way you see things, your mind. Yeah, it's like it is your mind, and yet it's like your mind feels very connected to water, but it's not like a gentle water, it's a like invigorating or electric water. They view you as like very with many ideas, but it's more like you just have this one idea. Golden idea. It's not golden though, it's like they have a certain like amazement at you. It's not in a way where they're putting you on a pedestal or where they are viewing this as like any better than anything else, but they just like it's such a pure perspective. Like they just see you as amazing, and it's not like I don't know. I don't want. It's a certain type of viewing you that I don't want to like overplay it or say it in a way where it could be taken almost to the extreme, because it's not. It's very subtle. But they do see you that way, and your ideas as that way, or the way you think. It's the way you maneuver through life, which is one with the way you think, and thus what you create. The Tower. Oh, I really love that. For one, it feels like they view you as someone who isn't afraid to start from scratch, who isn't afraid to worry, is what I actually heard. You're not afraid to worry. You're not afraid to take steps that would ordinarily make others worry or turn back on what they have begun or started or tried, because they don't really... This goes both ways, okay. Some of them really understand it and get it within their own lives, but others really don't get how you do it and they wouldn't feel like they could do it themselves. Like the way you have walked, the choices you have made, what you have let go of, what you are faced with. It's like you choose to face it though. It's that's what they view as more like inspirational. The fact that you don't just, and again, like they view you as such like on the same page as them, that me saying inspirational, I kind of don't want to say that, because I kind of view that a bit more like looking up to someone, but they don't look up to you. They do, but it's in like such a simple way. What was I saying? I basically want to say they know that you never lost hope. Not truly. Or not at all. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is like, you don't just let the tower crumble. You don't just let your whole life shift and reinvent itself. It's, you almost seek that. I'm just seeing someone like walking around their huge mansion and like finding, okay, where's the best spot to dig? What can we get rid of now? How can we make this entire thing I've built collapse? You're not afraid of your life's work collapsing. You're not afraid of your entire belief system being flipped on its side or flipped on its head. You're not afraid of changing what you think. Okay. Let's get... What do we want now? I'm not going to, but... Oh, I might, but I don't think I'm going to. But I want to note again, the dynamic you two share wants to be brought up within this reading. You might want to go and get more readings on your dynamic. This is a reading saying like, hey, you've come to the wrong reading. Oh, there's a message in that. It's like, even though I know that that's a point of focus for you, I'm not going to do that. And it's not because I wouldn't mind changing a reading for you, but it's like I'm planting tiny seeds that you will fully understand. It's kind of like that. Whoa, okay. We have magpie, but it like flew all the way to the left. It really gives me that energy of like seeing beyond, but it felt so ingenious when it popped out, and the fact that it like flew so far. Your ingenuity gets you far. That's what they see within you, or will get you far. But it's also like, I think they view the way you view life as a backstep. Like it, because of the way your brain works, they see that as having been both a privilege and a, what's the opposite of that? It's like you had to start from the ground up, or like below the ground. Yeah, it's like you were able to create what you've created, or have the mind that you have because of where you came from and what you've been through, but also it's like because of your mind that was why you were where you were. They see you as being your own worst enemy, but also your greatest ally. I heard they view you in a very fair light. That word fair could be significant. Spidey. This card, this fool, does not want to sit still. And this was representing like your dynamic, I believe. Again, it's like, go get a reading or go think about the dynamic you have. I hope you know who this is. Surely you know who this is. It feels like such a significant relationship. Okay, so how they view you as a fly too. Yeah, it's a bit of that energy of like, you're your own food for thought. Yeah, they see you as like a cyclical, like self-nourishing, like you don't need anyone else. They see you very independent, but they also, I think they might be a little bit confused about that, because it's giving me the sense of like you're all in your element, but you're also completely out of place. I'm just gonna turn my heating on a bit. Moments. It could be something about heating. Silent night. Nighttime. Yeah, it's kind of giving me the vibe of like magpies should be birds that are nocturnal, but they're not. They view you like that. Like, and also what I was thinking of was like magpie like should belong on a beach, but they don't. And fly being in between. Fly is very like otherworldly to me. Like when I tap into the perspective of a fly, it's so different. Like a bird, I can, you know, it tilts my perspective, but a fly like flops, turns it all inside out. reality is so different as a fly than my human self. They see that you sometimes get caught up in your own web. I think that you, if this is true, you'd already know this. You'd already know that they have this perspective on you, I think. Because this is bringing me to this 5 of Wands, energy of conflict. Like, they might point out, like, your flaws. Or how, all the things that they view as flaws, or, like, the flaw in your plan kind of thing. Or the flaw in, something. And now I'm being drawn to floor, like the ground. And I know I didn't finish quite what I was saying about magpie, because then I went on to say the beach, and magpies should belong on the beach. I think they can get a bit angry at you, but it's kind of like they're angry because you're not moving the way they think is best for you. Like, they think there's an easier way to do it. And I think their way might be more practical. But I think that might be that they don't take in the fly aspect of you. It's like they would see the magpie going straight to the beach. They don't understand why you're including the fly. And the fly is really what turns this star that you have into it's what turns the water part of you into the electric water, and it's completely renewed. It's completely different. It's what enables such new birth within your dynamic. Yeah, okay, I think that is one of the main reasons highlighting your dynamic was so important, because you can only have this dynamic with them if you do not lose yourself. This part of yourself. They wouldn't want you to lose like what you see, or what, no, this is what they see. But it's both, because they see you quite clearly. The magpie part of you. That's what you're viewing as the main part of you. But this small part of you that you know is important, you know changes the entire picture. That is the part that they struggle to include. It's like that's the buzzing in their ear, like they wish they could just swat it away. It's to do with this conflict too. It's like maybe you cause conflict with something so small that they wish that you could just stop like nagging on about this one thing, or they wish that you wouldn't notice the smallest of things. But it's like you noticing the smallest of things is what enables such a clean slate. It's like, say this is someone from your past that you no longer are speaking to, and then you begin speaking with them again, and you bring up something so small, and it's to do with not being on the same page, or some sort of small conflict that you're trying to resolve. It's like they would view that as so insignificant that they feel like you might be bringing that up, like just to, like they see it as a bit like for the sake of it, but to you it's not for the sake of it, because when you go inside the fly, there's so much to it. It's like there's so much to this tiny piece of conflict, and it doesn't have to be surrounding conflict with them. But I think that no matter what it is, it's like you're very particular in some way. And that small shift from water to electric water is what brings the magic. It's like, yes, the magpie has all of these, like, all of this information around it, but I feel like without the fly, it would never have been able to be written. It's like, yes, the destination is important, and like your collaboration is important, but there's like a part that's just before the destination that needs to be sorted through, or that it's just, it needs to be included. It doesn't even have to be surrounding like nitpicking or a conflict. It's like there's just a part of yourself that they overlook. They recognize it's there, but I think maybe they don't. I think it could be that you both are so similar, and yet one of your differences is this thing, and so they don't fully understand why that's so important to you. It's like they might understand it or see it as important to you, but they don't understand like how truly important it is, because they haven't gone inside the fly to see that perspective of an entire reality shift that it brings. Because when you're back in the normal perspective, it doesn't seem that way. It seems like a small fly on the wall that is hardly noticeable. But this fly is what enables this magpie to survive. The magpie eats the fly. And that enables the magpie to exist. And that's what enables all that fly's wisdom and all of that experience, that perspective, to be carried on. To continue, to give birth to all of this continued perspective. That's what the fly is, what enables the magpie to get to the beach. The destination, where you're both going. Because this is under dynamic. The beach is where you're both going, but yeah, because it's a bit like you're the magpie and the fly, and they're the 6 of Wands, 5 of Wands, and Page of Pentacles. You're both getting to this new beginning, this beach, in your own ways. And they're very similar, but they're very, very different too. They're more different than they appear. Yes. They're more different than they appear. Because I think they see you as getting caught up in your own web, but you're just trying to find the fly, or trying to understand the fly to the fullest of your ability. You're not really getting caught in the web, you're getting nourished by the web, or you're more in control than you perceive yourself to be. Because going back to that tower again, it's like it's a part of the plan, a part of the way is sometimes to fall or to get caught in the web. You're okay with that. Maybe they have ways of flying over the web or cutting through the web, but they don't have the fly like you do. The fly does get caught in the web, but maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe that's just a part of what being a fly is like. Yes, maybe it is getting caught in the web, or maybe it is slowing progress, or making the progress slower than if you hadn't got caught in the web. But it's like, yes, you're getting caught in the web, but that's because you're a fly. To not get caught in the web would mean losing a bigger part of yourself. Yes, okay, that's where I end your reading. Pile number 3. That is how they view you and how your dynamic plays out. I want to bring a bit of attention back to the throat chakra, just to end the reading. Cool, I'll read it. The frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. Some of you actually might get something from meditating on that, or just like staring at it. I just saw some of you have like a magpie brain towards that. So there you go. I shall now pack away. Feel free to leave. Do we get a little sneaky reading in here? The funny thing is, like, I'm feeling like a hee, like, excitement to do it, but it's like I don't have the energy to do it. It's like it's not meant to be, but I like the idea. So that is the sneaky reading for you. Well, and a bit of, I'll just show you the cards. 7 of Cups, Opportunity, Possibility, Empress of Creation, and like flowing. This is Empress is that Venus energy of the Libra that I said at the very start. So already it's like an energy of bringing back to the start, the Emperor, the foundation of which you allow all of this to fall onto, and that is your moving into cleaner pastures. Cleaner, interesting. Cleaner. Do you like cleanliness? Okay, bye-bye pile number 3.5. Ah, I love rose. Desert rose. Rose quartz could be a crystal you want to tap into. Or maybe just roses. No, rose quartz. Okay. Or rose something, yeah. No, rose quartz. Okay. Pal 4, welcome in. Your crystal feels like a 4. Green, at least this kind of green feels like 4. Hey, I never noticed that, so I should just notice that now. The 4th chakra, or the fourth? I just almost said first. The first primary, or the 4th primary chakra, is the heart chakra, which is also green. So you had the card that didn't want to show itself at the beginning, which is discernment. And I'm really noticing this green around the outside. So it's like discernment to do with your heart. Oh. Ah, I'm on low battery. Okay. Give me moments. You might want to skip a few seconds. Ah. Or patiently wait. Wait a couple seconds. Yeah, there could be something where you feel like you need to rush. This could be a decision to do with your heart. We will get into your actual reading, but this is popping up, so I shall express it. I'm now maneuvering myself differently. I feel like I was feeling very stuck in my ways. There's a sense of bringing freshness to your body, to your energy, to your life. How they view you. Okay. How they view you. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and people around us from a place of inner balance, yet detachment. Inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Your card wants to come up here. I feel like your reading might be a bit of like, we'll get both ways. Like, who are they? How are they viewing you? But this might be more to do with discernment on your part for viewing them. It's like we're looking at why to be maybe more particular with the energy exchange you have with them because of the way they view you. Okay. But I shall remain open to whatever perspectives want to come in. There's a lot of mishap. There's a lot of disorientation within this reading. You might feel out of sorts. If you don't know why you're feeling out of sorts, particularly if this is to do with like a combination of your heart and mind, it's because there's this energy, I think, within your surroundings that maybe doesn't have the best intentions for you, or they don't move they don't feel about you in the way that is nourishing you. Okay, so we've got Lu and Intuitive. I feel like you're both very intuitive of each other's energies. Coyote, Revealer of Truth. And Squirrel, Always Prepared. So this is how they view you. And I want to get a tarot card for who they are. Everything is a bit muddled with your reading. I'm going to do a bit of sound healing as I shuffle. Even that isn't coming out as clearly as it usually would. There's like a distortion that they're bringing to you. Okay, we will get into who this is. I feel like a lot of you already know though. No, some of you it's between. Is it this person or this person? For some of you, I want to say, what does your heart say? Okay, so who is this? Who is the they of your reading? Page of Cups, but in reverse. It feels like someone that you had a fresh beginning with, or you are having a... It's like a romantic feeling. But they're not someone who... It's like they're new at love, but maybe not because they're young or because they're actually new in the field of romance. It's like they just are a bit... I heard selfish. They don't know how to care for another because I feel like they're trying to like make an agenda out of how to progress with you. I heard or kind of read like maybe life will give me a plan. So it feels like they don't hold accountability. That's what it is. It's like they have a lot of love for you. They feel you very deeply, like intensely too, but they don't understand it. And because they don't have like a heart and mind cohesion where they understand how they feel or they feel in unison with what they're thinking. So it's like when we look at the way they view you, it might be very different to the way they feel about you. It's like, and even that then is like, my mind wants to say this reading wasn't supposed to be about like a cross between like heart and mind. But I think that could be what you're experiencing too. Like your heart is with them, but your mind is actually the one that's being called to focus on. It's like, but it's actually your mind. It's like I feel like you're stuck on them. You're stuck on this person that the reading is going to be looking at their perspective of you from. But I think maybe you think it's your heart, but it's actually your mind. I think that's it. I feel like you're somewhat trapped with them. I think it's trapped from not having clarity on the situation, or like you don't quite understand. And because you do have deep feelings for them that are reciprocated, it's like you feel like it's because of your heart that is why you can't move on, or why you don't want to have a close relationship with them. You think it's your heart, but again, I repeat, it's actually your mind. Okay, before we get into how they view you, I want to get a little card of... I can't see anymore. Of why you can't see clearly. What is it to do with your mind that is caught up on them? Because these are representing how they view you, I think. They're not fully in their integrity. They're both like, I feel like they're almost open with their naivety, or they're open with their playfulness, their non-seriousness. I think it would be very easy to discern where they're at. It's like they lay all their cards on the table, and I think that those cards aren't necessarily like, I don't think they're what you're looking for, or what you want. It's like, okay, here it is. I think you might be trying to understand their depths. Like, who are they really though? Because I think like they're showing you a very shallow part of themselves. Like they feel very fun, very playful, very energetic, or just very like they're openly mischievous or open about their non-commitment or open about their flirtatiousness or their not taking things seriously. And I think that maybe you're trying to find the part of them that does take things seriously and you're getting tripped up because you can't find it. But they're literally, it's like you think that there's more to them than what they're showing. I feel like it's like you're having trouble finding the light in them. Or finding, I don't want to describe it that way. You're having trouble finding the grounded part of them. I want to say the serious part. The more integrous part. I heard ingenious part. But I feel like, yeah, it's like ingenious. You're trying to find like the tricks, or you're trying to understand. Yeah, it's like you're trying to find the answer, but they've given you every answer already. So you're like, what? I don't get it. I think you are very good at finding people's secrets, or like you have a very intelligent mind, but it's like that is what is actually tripping you up. Because it's like maybe they act dumb, but you think they're smart, or like you don't understand how someone could act like that, or you think the way they're presenting themselves is like one way, and you think that there must be more to them than that. So you're trying to find the truth, but they've already given you the truth. Yeah, it's like in plain daylight. It's clearer than a part of you wants to make it be. It's like it's so funny. It's like because of your smartness and your ability to understand the way people move from a deep perspective, that is actually what is tricking you. It's like if you were looking at it way simpler. Yeah, it's like you're trying to find the complicated route, but if you were looking at it way simpler, you would have got the answer immediately. So we have butterfly. Transform. Be ready to transform with wisdom. And at the back, monkey. Experience all life has to offer. I feel like this is a simple reading which isn't really wanting to be their perspective on you yet. I'm just questioning, like, am I misreading this? But I know I'm not. I think trust your gut with this one. Yeah, this reading doesn't so much want to be their perspective on you, but I will push for it. It wants to be these cards. I was just hesitant because I thought I wouldn't be able to read them. So I do think that they're very hesitant towards you because they don't think they can meet your depths. And I think they might have like fully expressed this, that they don't think that they're right for you, or they don't think that they can handle you or see you clearly. And maybe you think they can, so it's like you're holding out for them to be able to, but they were telling the truth when they said they couldn't. Okay, so how do they see you? Oh, I just got told that was the message from that deck. I saw this and I saw the rose. So it's like they see you in a romantic light, but I heard you're one of the many options. So they like you, but they don't think that they don't view anyone in like the one, or they just feel like they jump around. It's not even that. It's simpler than it seems. Okay. I feel like I'm in your energy of confusion because I feel like I've got out your reading. but because it didn't go in the way that I planned, I'm like, well, I've done it wrong, haven't I? But that's your energy, that's your message. It's basically a simple message of butterfly, like, fly away. And also that it's like, with both of these, it's like social butterfly and monkey experience all life has to offer. There's so much, so there are so many more amazing people out there, and I think you might soon forget about this one. Experience all life has to offer. Are they offering you something that you want? Full stop. Question mark, I mean. Yeah, I'm even like beginning to lose focus in the reading. Like I don't like ever do this, but I'm like thinking about my own life now and like just getting distracted. So I think that you could be avoiding cutting this person off, or you could be avoiding choosing to internally leave. You could be avoiding making a decision because it's already been done. Okay, I'm gonna see if there are any other messages for you from... I want to do the animal deck. Where is him? Where is him? Oh, right, it's right here. See, it's literally that simple. It's like you're looking for something, but it's right in front of you. Do we want to get like a... Okay, so I was questioning again. My inspiration was like, oh, okay, let's get a new potential for you. Like, who else? Like, experience all life has to offer. Okay, what else is there? And the sky is lightening now. But I took a while because I was questioning, oh, but this is a reading about how they view you. I should do that instead. Or something along those lines of like going back to them. And that's what I feel like you keep doing, going back to them. Okay. What about the new? Who else is there? Who else is there for you? Cow, give with unconditional love and grace. And pig, maintain self-worth and self-esteem. Someone who really sees you for all that you are and like cherishes that. Llama, set clear boundaries and enforce them. Someone who really respects you. Someone who... I'm kind of seeing this like two, but I'm being told they're one. Okay. I think this is someone who has a certain grace about themselves that I heard is unmistakable, but it often is overlooked. And you may feel this about yourself too. They kind of feel like a twin of yours. Like you'd get along like two peas in a pod. It gives me like so much love and so much like this pig is giving me like attention. Like you would both really just want to spend a lot of time together. And with this like wing, I'm hearing it wing on the heart. So the blue heart could be significant. It's like there's an activation that wants to come, yeah, look at that, to your heart through this potential. I'm being like seeing so much activation within this card. These cards. Yeah, it's like this card. I think maybe you felt very separate from others in the past, and this potential is so much warmth surrounding connection. It's like you really feel like you're in a relationship with someone. That doesn't have to be like, say, committed, but it's the idea of two beings in communion, in connection, experiencing what their energies are like together. You feel together in this. And yet you also like don't lose yourself. Together yet separate. You get to really explore one another. And see, you both see the light in each other too. It's like the light isn't just something that you see each other. It's not like just understanding from afar how how awesome you are. But it's actually integrating that within the relationship. Like, that's going to be shown to you. It's going to be felt. It's going to be a part of the time you spend together, a part of what you create together. It's like this light isn't just shining from above, it's integrating into the entire card. I'm being drawn now to like one has horns and one doesn't. It's like there are differences within you both, and you honor those differences. They both complement each other. And that is making me think of like things in the past that would have created conflict for you, like the way that you are different maybe, or certain parts of yourself that maybe are more passionate, or when others are more passionate. It's like that would have created conflict in the past, but this time it's like you're understanding the blessing of that. Something to do with like more passionate, more like Mars energy, intensity, something that can be used to defend yourself or for them to defend themselves is now being turned, and you're seeing like the truth of it, what it's really there for, or what it really can be used for, how it really can be integrated in a healthy way. This is giving me vibes of also like you might have experienced a lot of divine feminine in its unhealth, or divine masculine in its unhealth, and now you're getting to see what that is expressed like in someone who really knows how to wield it, kind of thing. There feels like no ulterior motives here, and such like a gentleness. It's like a gentle strength. It's very simple, and it feels like very like going about day to day. It's so grounded, like simple. It's very simple. Like finding pleasure in just the presence, or it's not presence, it's more like finding pleasure in, it's like an easy life. It's very easy energy. Go with the flow, chill. Yeah, I feel like that word chill. But it's also so full, also very, very full. And now I'm seeing it more energetic. So it takes a lot of different expressions. I want to say the word dynamic. Like, it is dynamic. What I was going to say earlier was that heart is like the blue of what I was saying before, of how the heart and mind coherence, or the heart and mind weren't in coherence. And yet with this, it's like the blue of the mind, the blue of, yes, the mind, is on the heart. It's like they are one. And look, this green of the heart is like around the heads. So they're both mirrored like that. I feel like you get to feel the fullness of your truth, your real expression in this dynamic. I keep being really drawn to this, like, I'm seeing this as a huge sun behind the pig. I keep being drawn to the sun in both of them. So the self, very, like, aware, very able to be expressed. Yes. It's like the self is what's loved here. Ah, yes. I think that's just it. You're going somewhere where, or you can go somewhere where yourself is fully able to be expressed, and yourself is what is loved. You are what is loved. The unique you. You are what is encouraged. You have two cards though, so yeah, your love of companionship and your love of individuality is maintained very healthily here in this opportunity that you can embark upon. Okay, that's going to be your reading, pile number 4. It did go in a way that I wasn't intending, but I hope that this is something that brought you more peace, more love, more of what you have enjoyed hearing about than if I had pushed for the way that didn't actually feel nourishing for you. Yes, okay. Bye-bye, pile number 4. I just tasted or saw chips. Like fries. Frying? Yeah, it's that passionate energy, I think. You're experiencing passion in its highlight. Now, see, the question is, do I do pile 5 or not? Welcome in, pile 5. You will be done. I will have pile 5. I kept feeling a very sexual energy with you. I say kept as if I've been in it long, just for a few seconds. Okay. Your card is change. 12. I'm gonna jump up. Yeah, you're very energetic, or you're different, aren't you? You're a different breed. Change. Oh, there's stuff on it. Ah! Change. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality. Both. I want to note just both, full stop. Okay, interesting. And then I'll read how it actually reads. I'll go from the start. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. So who is seeing you? Who? Like an owl. I've been thinking of owls recently a lot. Or maybe they've just popped up in readings. No, I've been kind of liking owls. Okay. Yeah, you're changing. You're going from what was common to what is uncommon. Manted. There's a both energy again. I'm seeing manted right now as very masculine and very feminine. Both, and yet it's between. There could be something about pile number 1 that is significant for you. Or maybe even just the number 1. But it's like, yes, you have 1 and 2. Masculine and feminine. I was going to say female inside a female. Empathy and zeta. That kind of makes me think of masculine and feminine too. Okay. So that's to do with who this is. Who? The egg. The egg of creation. Is that in? That's in. I feel more relaxed with your pile. But I actually don't feel that. I just think that. Interesting. So that is them. They feel... Who is this? Who is this? Who you see, who you perceive to be. This is someone who likes speaking in riddles. This might not be, some of you, this might not be someone you know in the physical. It could be a spirit guide. I'm feeling that for a lot of you. They like to play tricks on you. Very benevolent tricks. But they like to mess with you a bit. It's out of compassion. It's like they want to create change within you, I feel. Or they do create change within your life a lot. They see you as very mutable also. They feel a resonance with you in a way where it's like they feel like they can really be themselves because of how similar you are. Okay, who else? Who is this? I want more. Oof. They were ready. They were so ready to be seen, be shown, be made aware of. They're right there with you. Wow. This could be someone you resonate as being your primary spirit guide. Royal blue and gold dragon strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom. Awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. I feel like this is someone who's very close to you in spirit, and you may have some of you may have known them in the physical, but a lot of them I feel like you share more like past life connections, like your soul family. They view you as like a little child, but also like their best friend or like their lover, like a partner. It's very non like exclusive. What's this word? It's Neptunian. It's like it's not definable. It's not very like humanly defined, this dynamic you have, this relationship, and thus the way they see you. Okay, let's get some more cards. How do they see you then? So this is a very primary guide of yours. They have a very potent strength to them. You might not even have known that this is your primary guide. Like, they might have made themselves known to you a lot, like a lot, but you might still not have really seen them as the primary one, because it's like they're always changing too. They're not ever in one place. I'm even getting like the simplest message of like some guides always appear in the same place. Like you might feel them on your left shoulder kind of thing, and that they might always come through in a color pink or a specific color, like a specific vibration. The guides often have this, like they might, or for you, you might have guides who always come through in the same place, the same feeling, the same energy. But this guide doesn't do that. This guide is always flying around you in different places. They pop in different places in random times too. It feels like they help you with not like one primary thing, but they're very mutable in what they help with you with. They really feel a resonance with you. They want to make that very apparent, and you feel them very strongly. But I think you might not recognize how strongly you feel them around you, like all the time, because it's like they're so similar to you. It's almost like they meld into you. Yeah, okay. So how do they view you? Very straightforwardly. They don't overthink it. They see you also as very commanding. And they feel that about themselves too. Rose Pink Dragon. Oh, they have so much love for you. But they see you as very open-hearted. They feel like you are open to the world. They feel like you have love for everyone and everything. It's like I'm being really drawn to creatures who are often misunderstood or not loved. In part, I'm being brought to just because of their appearance, but it's not usually because of just appearance. It's usually because what is appearance? It's just an energetic form. So it's the entirety of a being. So I'm being brought to lots of those beings that have commonly been displaced or unloved, and your like complete openness and love for them. You have a very unconditional love that isn't, I heard something along the lines of like facilitated, and then I saw like a laboratory. It felt very past lifey and a little scary, but it felt like you weren't scared of it. Or okay, look, you have green dragon and pink dragon. Woo. You know what love is, and they think, or they see you as knowing what love is. You are the essence of love. I think that they're very inspired by you, but it doesn't feel like they'd say that, or they wouldn't put it that way. Oh, I'm being corrected. No, we would. Okay. It's just, okay, my human perspective, my current, like, me and when, I'm viewing the word inspiration in a particular way, which is more, like, invigorating, but they are inspired by you in more of a delicate way. Like, they really love you, They feel very appreciative to be around you. This is more like messages from them. How they view you as a source of like delicate love. But it's like I say that word delicate, but you don't come across that way. And my voice has been so commanding and so strong within your reading, which feels like a representation of your energy and their energy, again with that empathy of like they see you as very similar to themselves. So the way they view you, the first card that actually came out, Fire Dragon, burns up the lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Or the energy of inspiration again. Clear your soul pathway. I feel like that was also like you clear pathways for other souls. Yes. And you are a very clear soul yourself, even though like I'm being so drawn to the intensity of this. You're very dark and very light. Very potent and very delicate. Very masculine and very feminine. I think they see, the way they see you is like a powerhouse. Very like unmistakably seen, unmistakably powerful and influential. But it's like when they feel you, the way they feel about you is so much softer and more delicate and more beautiful. I heard beautifying. It's like they see you as not just like this pink dragon, but it's like all these petals that fly around the pink dragon. It's like they see you as like everywhere you walk, there's like flowers sparkle around you and the sun shines brighter, and they feel very like poetic about the way they see you. I love this energy. It's like as far as respect can go for another, and yet like viewing you, they view you as very childlike too, but just not in a way at all that loses respect for you. They hold you very like near and dear to their heart, but like near and dear to their soul and the soul of everything. Like they like don't mistake my kind words for lacking backbone. That's how they see you. Or how they express themselves. Like, yes, they would like say all the most wondrous things about your heart, but it's like the effect that heart has, it's not even the heart, I want to say, it's more dynamic than that. It's more fearful, okay, interesting than that. They see you as someone that not everyone would be able to handle, for sure. They really, really feel nourished within your energy. Like they love being around you. The way I'm being put into their body of energy, whether that's physical or not, it's making me feel, how do I describe this? It's like your energy matches mine so well that I feel complete. But not because I wasn't complete before, it's just you mirror that. You make me feel, it's not nourished, it's not intense, but it is those things. It's like looking up at the stars at night. I heard like it's beautiful, but it's not like a clean kind of beautiful. It's like a raw power. I almost had the words. The word intoxicating, that is a very strong word for how they view you, or very like precise word for how they view you. Intoxicating. But it's in the most invigorating way, or in in a way that they love. They adore you. So fire dragon, they see you as, it's fierce. They see you as fierce. And that you would stand up for anything you wanted to protect. Or it's like when you have a goal, you'll do it. And yes, they're your guide, but they kind of feel more like a friend for the way. Like they're not really, they are helping. Are they? Show me your role then. Me speaking to them, not not yours on video watching. See, they're showing myself. They're showing themselves as being like your companion, who is like, I'm not seeing them doing like actively like guiding you, but they do. It's like they speak to you a lot. I think that, yeah, clearing the obstacles. So I'm seeing this like when obstacles pop up, they like give you hints as to, like, they're the fish in the surroundings that kind of help you, or the bubbles that help you recognize the obstacle. It's like they know that you have the power and you know how to navigate it when you're actually like aware of the obstacle, but I think they help bring your awareness to things. Or they just make life a bit easier for you. But that psychic connection, it's like, yes, you definitely feel connected to them. I heard like, don't mistake that for... I didn't hear the rest. You are very capable. I think maybe this is why I was unsure if I was going to do this pile, because the others were all more grounded, or like they, apart from pile one kind of, but pile one's them was themselves, but for the rest of them, they were other external like physical beings. But for you, it's in ether, so it's less tangible. But it also feels like the others were like they had guidance to give, or no, that's not it. Maybe also you question your connection with them. I'm having a strong nod at that. Okay, I think this reading for you is mostly so that you can feel more like you have a relationship with them. An everlasting relationship. Not that one. Okay, what deck do I use? Maybe character cards. There's suddenly an energy of maybe, like I don't know what to do. It might be a bit like I've said all that needs to be said. But we shall try. I want to make more of these cards. I just don't, I haven't had the inspiration, but I want a bigger character card selection. I have literally a huge document, Google Docs, with all the different characters I want. And there's too many in that doc, I think, for the number of cards I have. I think that's your relationship with them. It's like there's so much that you can perceive that you could be experiencing with them, but you're not. And maybe it hasn't been time yet. I'm seeing a heart with that. It's like you love them so much, but I think you're maybe afraid of loving them in case it's not real or something like that. Or I think it maybe differs, but no, I don't think it differs. I think you just are unsure about it, about how real it is. I feel such a heart opening. I love it. Woo! Flynn Rider, or Eugene Fitzherbert from Tangled. And Clara. Clara, I'm being really drawn to this. Clara has a pocket that she can bring anything out of, basically. She can create anything. I believe. I believe. Yeah, that's your motto. I believe. It's like seeing the truth in a connection, seeing the truth of the soul. Yeah, because this is making me think of trust. Can I trust them or not? And I don't think you're questioning whether you can trust them or not. I think you're questioning whether you can trust yourself or not. Or whether you can trust, like, spirit. Like, whether you believe or not. What do you believe? Do you believe in this or not? Do you believe in this connection? It's like you feel so strongly for them, I think. Like, your love for them is very, very real. And you just don't know if you can really feel that or not. Let's get one card on, like, guidance surrounding that. Maybe. What is real? What is real and what is not? Yeah, that's it. Full stop. Why does your relationship have to be questioned? What is there to question? What if everything is just a different Rhea? Oh, Rhea? Could be significant. Okay, Rhea, what is real and what is not? Is everything real? I don't feel called to go into that deeply, so I think your own perspective is what is wanting to be brought to the surface, or wanting to be most of value. It's like, what do you think? How do you feel? What do you believe? And allow that to be. I don't even want to say that, I just want to leave it open for you. Because this is personal to you. Yes. Okay. Pile number 5, that's been your reading. How they view you. Your wonderful spirit guide. My mind really wanted to say, and yes, you can trust them. Or you can trust this. And I was half unsure of whether to say that or not. And then I felt like it was important to express my thought patterns surrounding it. So maybe for you, questioning your thought patterns and expressing what you do feel around it, around them, around this, that could be helpful. Okay, pile number 5. I love you very much, and they love you very much too. Bye bye.